Dear colleagues, of course, after the coordination and decision actions, NATO's leaders, it was Joe Biden and Olaf Scholz, Latin forces answered the biggest rocket shooting over Ukraine towns. Uh, Jesus. And let's continue. And suddenly this is a very terrible. But I must to note that according to the statement of the Alexei Zaluzhny, from 55 rocket missiles, 47 was destroyed by Ukraine anti-air forces. And details I will discuss later. But right now, I'd like to note usual Russian forces. Jesus used about 100 rockets. Especially it was in the Orthodox Christmas when the Russia usually used 80, 90 rockets. And and all of the drones, but and name of it Zaluzhny not named. All since the 24 missiles, drones were destroyed as well as. And let's some details. As minimum one of the destroyed missiles, felt missiles, was a hypersound Ha-49, maybe I don't know number, don't remember, sorry. And so the 20 rockets were launched against the Kiev and suburbs. And suddenly the main and also very interesting how the largest rocket hits was have been against Odessa and her energetical structure. So the nobody amazing how the Zetian forces destroyed the Russian that Ukraine objects of the critical structure. So the but the result this is Ukraine will be have the anti-air defense more and more stronger. It's no, it's Jesus and more and 11 oblasts of Ukraine were shooting by the Russian rockets, but the only 3 of them have torn out of the electricity. Kievskaya, Odeskaya, and Vinskaya oblasts. Jesus, and this background, very interesting dispute about the sanctions sanction story. The sanctions are the separate and individual topic of the international relationship. And right now, Russia have a mostly much of the for all countries of the world, North Korea, Iran, and for example, Russian Federation have a sanction 13.5 thousands, certainly. But Islamic Republic of Iran have 3.5 sanctions. The dispute around sanctions, as I said, is a very separate individual, specific also the topic of the relationship. This is a politician. Science is very, very interesting. So yes, the spectators understand that I have in mind the Iranian sanction against some of the leaders and structures of the opinion, but it's not main story. So we have information how the State Department and U.S. Treasury entered the sanctions against the Russian structures, individuals, especially we have very interesting sanctions as this is the personality list of sanctions is very interesting, and analysis of this is a title. This is a list. Is as I told, a specific task. But right now, I like to attention about the sanctions against the Russian ship remount plants of Russia and the structure of the Russian billionaire Vladimir Potanin, Interros and others. This is very interesting how the sanctions put the structures of Vladimir Potanin. So this is very interesting due to that the Vladimir Potanin had leaders of the world productive of the nickel, one of the color metal, and this is metal need in particular for the special steels, for the tanks, rockets, missiles, air jets, and other critical shares of the industry. And another this is we have a story how the personal sanctions, the main feature very interesting to analyze this another personal. For example, the one of this the man who the responsible for the State Council of the Russian Federation, of the Putin's administration, Dmitry Kharichev, and one of the financial figure of the Vladimir Putin, the owner of the Iota mobile connection, Ilya Adonev, with the sons. This is Mr. Adonev have two sons, Philip and Luka, and all family get the sanctions. Also, very interesting how the Rustam Minnikhanov with the wife Gulsana get the sanctions. So the another features also very interesting as they had the sanctions, but a special object of the sanctions is the Group Wagner. Group Wagner have and one of the China film which help Group Wagner for the technological safety and others. And totally the Group Wagner get sanctions not only in the Ukraine story and Solidar. Not only this question. The agenda of the Group Wagner, the activity of Wagner's in Mali, Central African Republic, and another African countries. So this is very terrible how the membership of the group violence, killed and another criminal, the heavy criminal in the Central Africa countries. And so that is very terrible and neat allegations. Jesus, and certainly before the told about the disputed the US sense, the Victoria Nuland had report in the about US Senate about the soft sanctions and maybe lifting sanctions with Russia. I'd like to tell about how the Russian media ask via maybe a Russian politician circles around with use Russian media to the to ask China's leadership to ask help with the Ukraine story. Here we have maybe asked about the supply the unlethal weapon and humanitarian aid with the Ukraine story and others. So the maybe supplies goods have twice destination. This is very and totally the US Department have information about it, but the background how the Iran sent sanctions entered sanction against European Union. Some several leaders and organizations in the European Union its situation have testified it about the expand of the Ukraine conflict, Ukraine clash in the world. So with this situation, this is the situation to the establish contact with the North Korea in the upstairs, one step of upstairs, and in other cases in the Indo-Pacific. So this is a very interesting, very tensions situation. But let's turn to the US sense. According to the message of the media, Victoria Nuland, the first advisor of the Antony Blinken, had a report in the US sense about the further sanctions and the possibility of the not lifting the soft sanctions against Russia. So the main abstract of this report consists about how the Russian Zetan forces must be returned Ukraine all territories, and then United States will study a question about the lifting of soft sanctions. It is a general sketch. Here may be details and others points and opinion and even proposals. And certainly the had a dispute. Rand Paul, Republicans from the Kentucky state, about the change sanctions, the lifting sanctions. One of the Russian lawmakers and memberships of the U.S. Congress, and certainly Victoria Nuland told she told reminded how one day she arrived in the Moscow when the Russian Smolensk Square cancelled sanctions against her, and by the change of the some of the Russian political leaders. And do this is a exchange, Victoria Nuland have a possibility to arrive in Moscow. So the so this is a very important due to the contact with the and the line of sanctions with the Russian officials, U.S. Government, Parliament can have first experience, have the plus positive effect. Jesus, and and the last Victoria Nuland told how the 98 memberships of Russian Parliament have sanctions, and all of them who support special operation of the Zetan forces, of the Kremlin Zetan force, Kremlin operation in Ukraine, and the territory and referendum and another strange stories in the Ukraine and Jesus and the last dispute last topic of today. I'd like to tell how the reported be in by FBI how FBI arrested memberships and destroyed the one of the biggest international hacker organization. Organization under the name Hive, which distribution of the ransomware, and the have laundering money and another cyber criminals. One of the one officer of this organization was in Tampa, Florida state, and not very far in the Louisiana. One of sample FBI in October. This is a criminal structure. Organize a hacker attacks in the one of the usual hospital in the Louisiana state, not very far, in the Mexican Gulf, also the Florida. This hospital have 314 places as the Russian size scale beds, and this is a hacker group could have could to the steal 270,000 personal data of the patient of this hospital. The very as an anecdote. So, but personal data patient of the hospital also very interesting for the hacker. Russian patients of the hospitals, almost all of the doctors have not information about how the doing, how the function use medical. With the insurance, mostly actions in the hospitals pay money self-patient. And so the data of the patient, his credit cards, for example, and insurance of the cars, and insurance company, and the accounts money in this insurance company with the healthcare and Obamacare, for example, and have a biggest interest for the hackers group. Yes, and certainly the sum of the stealing process may be very big. And certainly since July last year, FBI controlled this as hacker groups, and right now we have a report how the FBI closed. This is a hacker film. So thank you. I think enough for today. So thank you. Bye.